world today. Please join me in welcoming Jim Carroll.
Good morning. Good morning. Innovative organizations, when confronted by change and the necessity to go forward and seize opportunity, make bold leaps. They make big decisions. They make risky decisions. They challenge themselves to do things differently every single day. There are no barriers to change. There's only our resistance to change. And that's why we need to think about innovation. That's why we need to think about doing things differently. That's why we have to confront the stop signs that we put in front of ourselves that can prevent us from achieving greatness. We're here today, and the world is going over there tomorrow really fast. And we have to change in order to keep up with high velocity change in the economy. How do we scale faster? How do we act faster? How do we innovate faster when faster is the new fast? When we are in the midst of a high velocity economy, how do we do things differently? I think some of us, we develop an organizational sclerosis, that clogs up our ability to confront and deal with change. In every single organization in the world, there are people who wake up in the morning, and the very first thought that comes to their mind when they wake up is, what am I going to do today to kill great ideas? What's the worst phrase we use in the world of business almost every single day? Somebody has a great idea and somebody at a meeting comes back and says, well, no, you can't do that because we've always done it this way. Realize that the world around you is changing faster than ever before. And you can look at it with fear, or you can look at it as an opportunity. We have to take risks in order to get ahead.
Hey, futurist, Jim Carroll coming to you from the home broadcast studio, Studio 2 as I call it. Look, in January, I put out a video series called Insight 2020 Leadership Strategies for the Era of Acceleration. And it was the combined wisdom that came from 25 years of being on stage with some of the largest organizations in the world, putting in perspective the trends, the disruptive ideas, and the innovation strategies they needed to pursue. It was crystallizing a lot of the thinking I had on strategies that would take us forward into a faster future. Then the global pandemic hit, the global economy melted down, everybody's world was thrown into a state of disarray. But I'm re-examining these leadership strategies in the context of where we are now and our eventual post-pandemic recovery. Notice I say eventual post-pandemic recovery because I'm a believer that we are in this new and weird state for a long time to come. There is no wishful thinking. So the issue number 6 or 7 that I talked about was the big global idea machine, and the idea that collaboration was one of the most powerful things that we could grab onto as a leadership strategy, because our ability to collaborate was really changing at a faster clip than ever before. Give a watch to what I recorded just a few months ago, and then think about that in the context of what you are witnessing right now. Futurist Jim Carroll with 20 opportunities for transformative thinking in times of transformation. Number 7, accelerate your ideas. Take part increasingly in what I call the big global idea machine. We've never had an opportunity like we have today to discover new ideas, to discover what our competition is doing, to find the unknown, and to discover new knowledge which you weren't previously aware that existed. And what is happening here is organizations are discovering that the pathway to innovation, the pathway to transformation, and the opportunities to deal with disruption come from the ability to ingest new ideas in new ways that have never previously been possible. The very essence of the world of research and development is changing because what is happening is this new, big, global collaborative mind provides new pathways for insight into what comes next. Accelerate your ideas and challenge yourself with the imagination that comes from plugging in the big global idea machine. The big global idea machine. Now think about what you've witnessed in just the last several months as organizations from healthcare to retail to the world of golf had to accelerate their innovation capabilities at an absolutely staggering speed. What has truly happened here in the last several months is, I think, a leadership discovery that all this stuff that people have been talking about, collaboration, it's not just some fancy concept, but it has become the lifeblood. It has become the support tool for survival. Look, I'm doing a lot of golf these days because we're living this new and different world, and I've got the time, so why not? And I spend a lot of time talking to the folks out on the course, the golf course superintendents and the individuals who are managing to keep our course in tip-top shape despite budgetary challenges and other issues. And, you know, if you look at what they're thinking about, if you look at what they're talking about, they've said that since this thing began to unfold, they've seen collaboration within the industry of a simply unprecedented degree. Golf course superintendents reaching out to others across the country, around the world, as to what to do to operate at bare minimums, what to do to keep the course in shape, despite concerns with respect to where the future of the industry is going. We've seen an unparalleled level of collaboration. Same thing is occurring in the world of science. Every single aspect of medical science is working at a staggering, blistering pace, trying to deal with the reality of what COVID-19 has taught us. So I think what is truly occurring here from a leadership perspective is a real realization that collaboration is not just a thing that we talk about, but it is really the tool, the essence, the lifeblood of what we need to go forward into this ever faster future. So go back and take a look at my leadership series, insight2020.jimcarroll.com. There's 20 short video clips with an explanation of each. And in the days to come, I'm going to continue to roll these out and take a look back at what I was talking about in January and how our world has changed in just a few months. That's it for now. Futurist Jim Carroll, jimcarroll.com.